A little thing that makes a big difference is to help kids learn to be talking more about the process of learning in the classroom. Just using this kind of talk. How did you do that? What was tricky about that? What would have helped you learn that better? You model it to start with, and then the kids start taking it on for themselves. So you encourage them in their conversation with each other to be talking about the process, the tricks, the emotions, the ups and downs of being a learner. The other discourse, which is very common, or was until quite recently in British schools, which dominated our classrooms, was a discourse that revolved around the use of the word work. What's your work? Get on with your work. Get back to your work. Get down to your work. Have you finished your work? How's your work coming on? There's nothing kind of morally wrong with that. It depends what kind of atmosphere you want in the classroom. The word, I don't know if it's the same in Australia, in English, the word work means a more or less disagreeable activity undertaken to achieve an outcome. Right? So if that's the attitude you want in your kids, use the word work. Then the attitude that they will come back at you with is to finish it with what they consider to be an acceptable standard with the minimum effort. So as you wander around the classroom, your little comments are different now. You've decided to yourself that this lesson, you're going to be a resilience nudger. So as you go around, you say, that's great. How could you make that harder for yourself? Keep going with that. I'm sure you could do that. What would be a different way of doing that? Right? Your language is constantly pushing the kids towards engaging with the difficult edge of what they're doing, not just getting the right answer, done, tick, finished. The kind of learning for teachers that we're talking about here, that question, so how are you asking me to be different then, is not just sprinkling a few little bits of tinsel over what you've always done, it's actually tweaking some of your habits as a teacher. And habit change is a particular kind of learning, and we need to understand that that's what we're being asked for, right? It takes 2 months to change a small dietary habit, the latest research shows. Like to always have a piece of fruit after lunch, or something like that. Something that you don't normally do, but you would like to make normal in your life. It takes 2 months, right? And you will forget. That's a normal part of the habit change process, particularly when you're stressed or tired or upset. You will revert. You won't remember that this was a moment I could do it the new way rather than the old way. So you're in the restaurant and you've already had a few glasses of wine, and before you know it, the fries that you ordered have arrived, and you said, damn, I was going to have salad and the baked potato or something like that, right? It's like that. So the more it takes effort for us, a small effort of will, to be vigilant enough to change these habits, okay? But I don't think anything less than that is effective. Otherwise, it's just tinsel, right? So as a school leader, you need to help your staff understand that this is what you're asking of them. So how are you asking me to be different then? Answer, I'm asking you to change your habits in a succession of small ways, gradually and cumulatively. That's the kind of learning that we're asking, not just going on a one-day course and expecting people to be able to do it, right? That doesn't work. So this course, just if it's effective, it'll tee up a process of habit change. It's little things gradually changed.